I'd like to recognize the gentleman from California, Mr. Royce, for 2 minutes for the purposes of opening statement.
Well, I thank the chairwoman, and I do, Madam Chair, want to recognize Bill Cheney from California, who's one of the witnesses here today. And I want to say that there is agreement on both sides of the aisle on the fact that smaller institutions did not cause this crisis. Where I think we have some disagreement is the concern that we have on our side of the aisle, a concern many economists have pointed out, is that as a result of Dodd-Frank, we have now put smaller institutions at a structural competitive disadvantage because of the legislation. And I think as time goes on, how we treated small institutions in this legislation becomes clearer. And I just point out 3 points. The first would be what we did really compounds too big to fail. And it divides our financial system really between those who are going to have the implicit government backstop. The FDIC tells us the advantage of doing this, a lower borrowing cost, 100 basis points for the institutions that are large. And of course, for their smaller competitors, the too small to save competitors, this is an issue. The second issue, it adds another layer of regulations through the new CFPB, and then it restricts the ability to recover costs through the interchange fee. Even the head of the Federal Reserve, the agency tasked with implementing the rule, says the small issuer exemption may not be workable. And I think these are issues that we have to examine at this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to recognize the gentleman.